Greetings, everybody, and happy premature New Year. About 50 miles away from me a couple days ago, there was a double homicide, and it was a spouse and a son that were unalived. You're probably thinking what happened was the husband came home, maybe he lost his job, maybe something bad happened, and he capped them both. But you'd be wrong. It was the wife who unalived the husband and the son. It kind of is redolent of this recent school pow-pow in Wisconsin where the shooter was a girl, 15-year-old girl. And not funny, but the interesting thing is that the name of the school was called Abundant Life Christian School. And she made sure there was abundant death that day. At any rate, we're seeing more aspects and more instances of women committing the most heinous crimes that typically were earmarked just for men, But that's not what I want to talk about in this video. What I want to talk about is emotion. The thing about emotions is that positive emotions run the full gamut. We can reminisce happily about the past. We can experience contentedness and fulfillment in the present. And we can look forward to the future and experience positive longing, But the negative emotions are all rooted in the fact that there's a lack that we can't satisfy in the present moment. And it's the inability to deal with that lack that leads to crime, that leads to people doing things that they eventually regret. And they always regret. When I lived in New York City, I knew a guy who had unalived a man as retaliation for something that he did to him. And the guy told me, he said, I'm happy I did what I did. And I knew it was the only thing I had to do it. But he said if I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't do it because I regret that he made me have to do that. So even if you feel like what you're doing is completely justified, you're still going to regret it if it comes from a negative emotion, i.e. a lack of something that you can something you can't fulfill in the present moment. And that, therefore, shows you one of the largest problems with the human animal is that the inability to delay the gratification of a lack that you feel now. The desire to go commit mayhem because you have a lack within you that you cannot fill. And maybe you can't emotionally look at it eye to eye. Maybe you're not able to handle it, whatever that may be. And instead of just shelving it and saying, all right, time will heal that. I'll get back to that next week, next month maybe. Then people decide to blow a gasket because that emotional discharge of energy, it allows them to feel a counterfeit feeling of filling that lack. I could go deeper into that, but it's just going to be a remix of what I just said. If you guys like the content, make sure you read the books for more information that I can't talk about on YouTube. TheSoftSpokenShaman@gmail.com is how you get my books. Volume 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of The Forbidden Laws of Success. That's also the way to reach out to me if you have questions, if you'd like to sponsor a video, or whatnot. Enjoy your day, enjoy your new year, and I'll see you in 2025.